seems to be running really good.
It's pretty exciting.
Yep. And we got someone peeking through the door wanting to ask me a question. What's up? That's the beauty of doing the radio show here at the shop. It's real. We're working. We're here. We're open for business, right?
Yep, always.
Always, 7 days a week. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for joining us. As always, I want to thank Steel Rubber Product for sponsoring the show. If you got any questions, please email us those questions. I don't know where you're going to email them, but I don't have anything in front of me for an email, so I don't know. I don't even know email addresses. No, you can go to info@bshotrods. Email us those questions. You can also go. You can watch us live from BS Industries on Tiki Live. Just go to crntalk.com/video chat. Yeah. So email us those questions. Send us those tech questions. If anybody's stuck with something in their garage, let us know what's happening. Let us know what's going on. Right?
Yeah. Invite us over for a beer. We'll come help you out.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, now we're talking, man.
I don't charge. You just have to feed me drinks.
Feed you drinks.
Yeah.
I had no idea. That's all it took.
Yeah.
Because I got some things at home I need done, and
well,
I got a few cars in the garage at home.
The better job you want, the higher quality of tequila it takes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I got some good stuff. I got the Reserve, the La Familia Reserve, you know?
Perfect.
Oh, man, with the box with the art stuff all over it, you know? They do. Oh, God, yeah. That's like $100-something bucks. Yeah, I'm going to feed you one of those.
Perfect.
I get a lot of good stuff done. Cool. All right. But, yeah, so anyways, we got a lot going on here in the shop. We got, like I was saying a minute ago, we have our 56 F100. We finally got it fired up, finally got it running. It's always exciting. It's such a rush when you fire these things up for the first time. You know, your adrenaline's pumping. It's just exciting because you got all senses going. You got smell, hearing, you know. You're looking at everything. You're seeing if things are leaking.
Nothing's on fire.
Nothing's on fire. There's nothing worse than fire coming out of wires.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can't put the smoke back in.
You can't put the smoke back in, yeah. So, but no, everything's looks really good, and it's exciting because we've just got our top secret project running. We've been driving it. You know, it's been exciting lately here. We've been firing up cars left and right that have been asleep for a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
Like our top secret project, I mean, that thing's been, you know, shoved in a garage somewhere for the last 20 years, you know what I mean, and been in a million pieces, and, God, it looked like it was used for the demolition derby, actually, when we got it, right?
Yeah.
I think it actually was.
And then just storage in a garage for a while.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool that you bring this stuff back to life, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you're adding all of today's technologies. You're bringing back the old, but putting in all the new.
Yeah, now it's better than it ever was.
There you go. All right. I hear music, so I guess we got to take a break here. You're listening to CRN Digital Talk Radio. We will be right back right after these words.
Whether you're restoring a classic car, building a hot rod, or just bringing your daily driver back to like-new condition, Steel Rubber Products is your choice for quality automotive rubber parts and weather stripping. As one of the world's award-winning custom car and hot rod builders, Bodie Stroud prefers to work directly with Steel Rubber Products on his award-winning project cars and show vehicles. In addition, Steel Rubber works with top builders like Bodie to confirm the fit and function of its parts, as well as develop new products. So for rubber products that fit like the original, last a lifetime, and look like they should, you can't get a better product anywhere. If your dream ride sounds like this, contact Steel Rubber Products and enjoy a ride that sounds like this. Steel Rubber Products, a difference you can hear and quality you can see. Visit us on the web at www.steelrubber.com or call us at 800-447-0849. And remember, if you want the best, you want Steel Rubber Products.
Welcome back to In the Garage, saying we're hot. He said I was hot. There's a little voice. I know you listeners can't hear it, but the guy says, okay, you're hot. That's all I'm going by here.
Bodie likes to hear that in the morning.
Yeah. So, yeah, I do. I like that. Yeah. Anyways, welcome back to the garage. Sorry, I got a text there. I was reading a text from one of my guys who's going down to Orange County to pick up some parts, so... And, as always, he's confused. So, now I'm getting a little worried. Can we take a break real quick? No. Joining us today live in the studio is engineer Nikki. So she's very intrigued with what we got going on, and I guess she's got a couple questions for us. I'm kind of nervous. I'm scared.
Well, thanks for having me in the garage. My first question is, I did a little research on you.
Okay.
And I heard that you worked with some celebrities such as Tim Allen and Bret Michaels. Is this true?
Yes, this is very true.
How did that happen? That's so interesting.
You know, I don't know. I opened the shop and they just came to me. No, I just, you know, that's basically how I just described it, is how it worked. We've just been very fortunate to have met these people along the way. You know, Tim is a huge car enthusiast, so that was an easy meet. He was building a car, and I was building a different car. I was building a 60 Starliner, and he was building another car. I'm not going to say which one it is because I don't want to think that I'm throwing them under the bus or anything, but he was having some electrical issues with it. We were putting the same motor in ours as he was putting in his. And he had heard what we were doing, so he came by, and he's a friend of a good friend of mine, and my friend brought him by to see what we were doing, and we kind of hit it off. And since then, I've built him 2 cars and helped him out with the 3rd car, kind of fixing it and getting it going. But since then, we've become pretty good friends and go on Harley rides and hang out quite a bit. So.
That's so cool. And Bret Michaels, how did you get involved with him?
I do a lot of TV stuff, or I have over the years, you know, and the production company that I've done everything with had a show called Rock My RV that they thought I'd be a perfect fit in. So they called me up and said, hey, you know, we want you to build this crazy stuff on these RVs and do something new that nobody's done. Do you want to do it? And I said, sure, you know, why not? Let's give it a shot. And then it just turned out that Bret was the guy hosting the show, so I was kind of his co-host, and yeah, it was cool. Bret's a good guy. He was fun. You know, it was fun. I'm glad I did it. I experienced it, and I'm glad it's over. No. We did 16 RVs, and it was a lot of work. We did it in a short amount of time.
Oh wow!
And yeah, it's just a lot of work, and I'm gonna stick to cars. I like cars, but you never know. I guess I can't say that because Mitchell knows me. I tend to step out of the box and say yes to whatever weird, crazy idea pops up or comes into the shop. So
that's cool.
Change is good.
What type of custom stuff did you put in the RV?
In the RVs, I did some crazy decks on these things, and I think I invented a few things along the way. And you know what sucks is when you do and you invent something, and you're signed under contract with like the Travel Channel. Well, that's their idea now. You can't take it, so it's kind of sucks, but I don't think I'll ever move forward with it. I don't think it was something. I built these collapsible railings, and you know, they fold down because of height requirements. And but we needed a 4-foot railing for protection, so people, when they were walking up on these the platforms we built on the top of the RVs, nobody fell over, so it wasn't a liability, you know.
That's so cool.
But Yeah, it was cool. I built a spiral staircase. I think first ever spiral staircase in a motorhome.
Wow.
Yeah, going to the roof. I did that in the tap out bus.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was cool.
Sounds like a good time too.
Yeah, if you call work a good time.
What kind of custom stuff was it? Like, did you have to build like certain rooms? Like, you know, some people want certain things, and was there any like crazy...
Oh yeah, there was a different theme for each RV.
Really?
Well, yeah, there was one, he was a sausage guy, and he served sausage. He would go cook sausages for firefighters at forest fires and stuff like that. And so we made it look like a fire truck, kind of. And there was another one called, the Tiki. So it had like all kinds of tiki stuff, tiki bar, beachy feeling, you know. God, what else did we have? I can't even remember. Boy, is that terrible.
Tap out one.
Yeah, tap out one was the coolest. We did one with this family. Their son had passed away in an accident, and they had a group called the Scum Scouts, and they were into dirt biking and stuff like that. So we made it like the ultimate outdoor, you know, desert motorhome with a party deck up on top where they could hang out. And so, you know, each one kind of had its own little basic. We did one was a Cadillac. So I actually handmade a dash inside this thing to look just like a 1962 Cadillac.
Oh, wow.
And I actually took the gauges out of a 62 Cadillac and made them work inside as the actual gauges for the motorhome. So we did some pretty cool stuff.
That was really cool.
Yeah, you know, when you're doing the TV stuff, though, you know, some of that stuff, and you're doing 16 episodes in a short amount of time, it makes it tricky. You know what I mean? It makes it pretty challenging.
Yeah. How is it working through TV versus just here without a camera? Do you work better when there's a camera behind you, or? I
work better when there's no people around me at all. Is that not true, Mitchell? I get more done here on a Saturday when I lock the door and no one's bugging me and I turn the radio on than I do during a normal work week.
Mm-hmm.
I think I get more done on that one day than I do all week. So that's, to answer your question, that's, yeah, the camera stuff it's time consuming because, you know, some things you do gotta, if you put a fender on and they didn't catch it, they want you to take it off and put it back on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I mean, I've tried to stay as real as possible to the TV stuff. I don't like cheesy television. And all the reality television out there right now, I feel, is very cheesy. It's not real. It's played off. I think people want to see the real thing. I think they would love to, you know, be a fly on the wall in this place and watch how everything is actually created, because we hand make all these cars. You know, we don't use CNC machines. All our parts are handmade. We shape all our own metal in-house, you know, so we try to do as much in-house as possible, and I think I think that's what TV's missing right now. So I hope that answered your question.
It did.
Well, anyways, this is very exciting. This is making it easy. We'll come back and we'll see if Nikki's got some more questions. We'll be right back here listening to CRN Digital Talk Radio.
What are you going to do with your old car? You can try selling it, you could junk it, or you could donate it to Heritage for the Blind. Your car will be towed away for free, and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. It will be towed away for free, and you'll be supporting those that need help. Heritage for the Blind is a nonprofit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call right now to donate your car, and as a special thank you for calling, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to many exciting locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now. 1-800-785-9618. Donating is easy, and your vehicle is towed away for free. Plus, you'll get a free vacation voucher. Call now, 1-800-785-9618. That's 1-800-785-9618.
There are 3 letters in the alphabet that strike terror in most of us. These are the 3 letters you need to avoid at all costs. IRS. If the IRS is coming after you for $15,000 or more in back taxes, you don't want to fight them alone. You need the help of the tax resolution experts at U.S. Tax Relief. They've helped thousands of people like you eliminate up to 85% of their delinquent taxes. If you qualify, U.S. Tax Relief can settle your tax debts for less than you owe, remove penalties and interest, and protect you from bank levies and garnishments. If you owe the IRS at least $15,000 in back taxes, call U.S. Tax Relief now for a free consultation and see how much money they can save you. Call 800-649-0142. 800-649-0142. 800-649-0142. That's 800-649-0142.
Let me take just a moment or two, if I may, and talk about a great place to eat. That's right, for you folks anywhere in the eastern San Fernando Valley, drop into Bob's Big Boys. That's right, in Sun Valley at 8274 Sunland Boulevard. Now, everybody remembers the name Bob's. They're getting bigger and bigger every day. And little old Bob carrying the hamburger in his checkered overalls is the same Bob that you remember from back through the years. And, of course, if you want to go in for a great lunch, remember their classic burger, the original double-deck hamburger combination. Delicious 100% pure ground beef in 2 patties with American cheese, lettuce, and our famous Big Boy special sauce. The name is Bob, and I think when you go in, you'll say, by golly, I'm sure glad that I found this restaurant because it's good for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. They've got all kinds of things, and all you have to do is remember. Bob's Big Boy in Sun Valley at 8274 Sunland Boulevard. It's a great place to eat.
Welcome back to In the Garage. If you're just joining us, we got Nikki the engineer joining us today, who's had some questions for us. I hope I answered them all correctly. They were easy. I knew all the answers. It was amazing. I didn't even have to study.
I know.
When she first told me she was going to ask us questions, you saw the look on my face. So I was like, oh, shoot, man, what? What are you going to be asking us?
I just researched you like crazy and found the most interesting things about you that I was like, let me ask about that.
Don't believe everything you read.
Oh, really?
Are there any, like, compromising pictures online?
Yeah.
There's a picture of you petting a walrus, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I pet my walrus as much as I can, as often as possible.
I think it's a walrus. I'm not sure exactly what it was.
Yes, that is a walrus. Yes, that's a walrus. My wife has had an interesting career of training animals, and when I first met her, she was actually a dolphin and sea lion trainer, and you know, so now she works at the LA Zoo, and along the way she's always kept in touch with all her animal friends, and so we went down to San Diego, I think last weekend, and yeah, I got to feed the walrus, and we got to pet the belugas and the dolphins, and so it's interesting. I've pet a lot of animals that most people have never petted or never will.
Oh.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Ask me what something feels like, I'll tell you. I can tell you what a rhino feels like, a hippo feels like, an okapi. You know what an okapi is?
No.
See? These are like weird animals that I never even knew existed. So.
Yeah, I found that on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
On your Instagram.
Yeah.
There was also a video of you starting a car.
That was probably the truck. Yeah, we're going to post a better one. After I looked at it, I was like, oh, that was kind of cheesy. So yesterday, while we were tuning it, we took the thing up to about 6,000 or 7,000 RPM. So we got a better one we're going to post today. But that was my truck that we've been working on. And we finally got it fired up. You know, when it's your own personal stuff, you don't have as much time as when you're building the other stuff. So I can't spit it out as fast because I can't afford myself.
Oh.
So that's why it took so long to start, if people were wondering.
And where can they catch? Is it okay if they follow you on Instagram?
Oh, yeah, please.
What's
follow
your
me.
Instagram
I
name?
have no idea. Oh, Bodie Stroud.
Good question.
Yeah.
At Bodie
Yeah,
Stroud.
mine is Bodie Stroud. But you see all these other people, it's like someone will say, so-and-so started following you, and it's a name like Wheel Bearing started following you. And you're like, who in the heck is this guy? But then you kind of start looking at the picture, and you're all like, well, that's Fred Smith. Why the hell is he calling himself Wheel Bearing? Why do they do that?
Some people have their names, their alter egos. I really don't know.
Well, they should stop.
Yeah.
Because it really messes up a guy like me. Yeah, I like simple. Tell me how it is. Tell me your name, and I'll go there and I'll look at your pictures. Don't give me some crazy. Don't make me do my homework and look at who you are.
Right.
I'm too busy.
Yep. So let's move on to you, Mitchell.
All right.
This ought to be interesting.
Speaking of social media, they have the hashtag out, hashtag Silent Mitchell.
So I'm told, yes.
How do you feel about that? And why do they call you that?
Because I don't talk very often, I guess would be the actual reason.
And there you have it.
I mean, if it's out there and people are following it, great. I didn't know until recently that it was even out there, so.
It's out there.
Yeah, but let me ask you this.
Yes.
Did you find him on Facebook or Instagram or?
I tried clicking on it, the hashtag, and nothing came up. It just kept taking me back to the site.
He is the man of mystery.
Yeah, see?
So let's get to know you, Mitchell.
Oh, boy.
What do you specialize in?
I'd like to specialize in a little bit of everything, I guess.
What would be like your specialty, though? If people would go to you for anything, and you were just like, I got this, this is me, go to Mitchell for this, what would that be?
Building a car. Sorry.
Building a hot rod. I guess the one part of building a car that I seem to enjoy more than the rest, oddly enough, is wiring, which everybody looks at me funny for that, because most people hate wiring.
Sounds scary.
But I always tell people it's almost like therapeutic to me, I guess. Everybody has that one thing that they can just zone out and do, and it's peaceful to them. I guess that's mine.
Interesting. Well, we'll talk more with you after the break.
We're coming up on another break. Yeah, this is interesting. I'm like I was quiet. They're going to start calling me hashtag Silent Bodie because I'm like really intrigued. This could be turn into the most boringest show ever if we're both Silent Bodie and Silent Mitchell.
Right.
We'll just sit here. We'll have a cricket button. We'll be right back.
Larry Minetti for the Hilton Hawaiian Village.
If you can imagine the classic picture of Hawaii, the white sandy beaches, Diamond Head in the background, the gorgeous water, the Pacific Islands are the platinum place to go. There's 18 restaurants, a whole bunch of cocktail lounges. There's terrific entertainment. There's a luau that you cannot beat. They got the greatest dancing girls in the world. And, yeah, that's right. And, they got a place for the kids, Camp Penguin.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah. So always bring the kids. This is a terrific place. There's over 3,000 guest rooms in 7 towers. They just renovated the entrance, so when you check in, there's no more wait. Each line moves quicker than a jet, and before you know it, you're in your room looking at the gorgeous ocean, sipping on a Mai Tai. Try it. The Hilton Hawaiian Village, Waikiki Beach Resort.
Are you married? Do you and your husband both have term life insurance? If you both don't, you should. You have a lot to protect. Call now, get a free quote for your husband, and while you're at it, get a quote for yourself too. Because you both need term life insurance. Call now. 800-915-9542. 800-915-9542. 800-915-9542. Rates are at all-time lows. We'll shop over 30 top-rated companies to get you the best possible rates. Term life insurance. It's the perfect way to protect the quality of your family's lifestyle. You and your husband both need term life insurance, so call now for a free quote for the both of you. 800-915-9542, 800-915-9542, 800-915-9542.
There are 3 letters in the alphabet that strike terror in most of us. These are the 3 letters you need to avoid at all costs. IRS. If the IRS is coming after you for $15,000 or more in back taxes, you don't want to fight them alone. You need the help of the tax resolution experts at U.S. Tax Relief. They've helped thousands of people like you eliminate up to 85% of their delinquent taxes. If you qualify, U.S. Tax Relief can settle your tax debts for less than you owe, remove penalties and interest, and protect you from bank levies and garnishments. If you owe the IRS at least $15,000 in back taxes, call U.S. Tax Relief now for a free consultation and see how much money they can save you. Call 800-649-0142. 800-649-0142. 800-649-0142. That's 800-649-0142.
Here's something you don't hear on the radio every day. Someone who can't see. I am totally blind, and I go through periods where I'm unable to sleep at night and feel like I'm constantly running but can never quite catch up. But this isn't a sleep problem. It's something called non-24. Learn about the link between total blindness and your symptoms. Visit learnmorenon24.com or call 855-856-2424.
Sponsored by Vanda Pharmaceuticals.
This week on The Revolution with Jim and Trav, that's presented by Outdoor Channel.
Hey, get ready for some outdoor adventure stories from Bone Collectors, Michael Waddell, Mark Zona from Zona's Awesome Fishing Show, and Cat Daddy.
That's right, they'll go in-depth, relive, and tell the greatest outdoor moments and blunders, and perhaps we could get old Jimmy to throw his hat in the ring as well.
And it's presented to you by Outdoor Channel at OutdoorChannel.com.
Saturday mornings at 7 o'clock Pacific Time on CRN, Digital Talk CRN2.
Welcome back to In the Garage. Been an exciting show so far. This is interesting. I'm learning a lot about Mitchell.
Yeah.
This is great. If you're just joining us, we got Nikki, the engineer, joining us, asking us questions. I was scared at first, but I feel pretty confident going into this thing, into the, what is this, the 3rd or 4th round that we're going
I'm still scared.
This is the 3rd round of questions, so bring it on, man. Let's do this.
So we were getting to know #Silent Mitchell, and we were asking him what is his expertise in, and he said wiring.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get back to that. Tell us about wiring and what it takes to wire. And I heard it takes most people a long time to do because it's not the easiest thing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess for most people it's very intimidating. As far as length of time, it probably takes me to do like all the detailed stuff that we do, probably between a week or 2 weeks to actually fully wire a car. And that's if it's got all the bells and whistles, the fuel injection, electronically controlled transmission, all the power door locks and power windows and power everything. Then it's usually in that time frame. You know, there's just a lot to it, and I think that's what's intimidating about it. But if you just take it one piece at a time, it's really not that bad.
So when I think wiring, I think getting electrocuted. Have you ever got electrocuted? Is that true?
Sure, that happens. You know, it'll let you know real quick whether there's power there or not.
It's always kind of weird when I look in the car and he's got like 2 leads, bare leads, and he's sticking them on his tongue. That took me a while to understand why he was doing that.
That's only when I didn't have my coffee that morning.
Ah, there we go. So there you go.
You get a boost of energy, it wakes you up?
It wakes you right up.
I mean,
the heart going.
Yeah, the car stuff's really not that bad. They're not too powerful. It's when you I mean, there's different ways that it happens, but if you ever get a 220 from like a welder or something, that'll wake you up. That's a pretty good shock.
Oh, wow.
You feel that one throughout your whole body.
even a 110, like on our drill press, for some reason, if you like hold the handle and you touch something, you know, metal not around your drill press, but you're touching the drill press and a piece of metal over here, and you feel that shock run through your body. I don't know what that's all about, dude. Makes it very interesting. You got to really be on your toes when you're using the drill press.
That sounds scary to me, but for those of you out there that, you know, want to try it, some wiring, you know, is there somewhere we could go that, you know, you could have advice, like a Facebook or a Twitter or Instagram that you may have?
I don't have any of that.
Nothing at all?
None of that.
maybe they could go to Bodie's
sure.
Instagram or something.
I'll show them a picture.
Make sure you hashtag Silent Mitchell.
Yeah.
We're terrible at it. I mean, I do it. I show off the business, and, you know, I kind of have to put myself out there because people want to know what, you know, I'm doing. Mitchell has never really wanted anything to do with it, you know what I mean? So if I post a picture of him, it's with him not knowing. He'll never see it. So it's like, you know, and I'm kind of jealous because, I don't know, I mean, I guess the social media stuff is, and the marketing part about it is kind of a necessary evil for the business. Me, I'm kind of a simple guy like Mitchell, and you know, we've worked together for 8 years, and we don't say much to each other all day, but when we do, it's heavy. It's to the point. It's about the business, and it's about things working, you know what I mean? I've never been the type of guy where it was like me, you know? Because I can't do this by myself, but, you know, my name is on the building, and I am the guy that everyone knows as the car builder and this and that. But
you're the face.
I'm the face, so I guess you got to do it. When I see these people posting selfies all day long of themselves every day, it's like, whoa, what are you doing? You know, I see friends, and they're just blah. They're telling their whole story and their life, and I don't know, their dog's humping their leg or something. You know, it's like, do you really got to tell people all that stuff? That's just, to me, it's kind of weird. I'm old school.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but hey, you know, I like seeing pictures and the close friends and stuff I do have, and people post interesting things. Yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to ramble here.
That's really cool. So do you guys have any new products that are coming out that you just have to get for, you know, new time people who want to get into building customs and
we do. We have quite a bit of new product coming out. That's kind of what I've been focusing. Well, Mitchell and I have been focusing on it this last week. We have our new suspension, and we're putting some kits together. Our first kits that are going to be packaged. We're going to be doing a lot of you know, marketing and showing our product and putting it out there. We have it on 3 cars right now. We have it on the Tri-5 Chevys, and we have it on the 53 to 56 Ford pickups, and we have the 65 Mustang. What year are the Mustangs that it fits? Like a 64 to 67, 68?
I would say it'll at least go to a 66. I'm not so sure the differences in the 67 and 68.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they're a little bit different.
They're a little bit different, so it's 69 and 70s. So
they're definitely different.
But we're doing those. We have actual product on these 3 cars that we're testing right now. So, you know, when you make a product, I feel you got to test it. I think in this industry there is no real testing rules or regulations that I've come across or found, but I do believe our product is going to set the bar for everybody, because it's really going to make it easy for the enthusiast and the do-it-yourself guy in their own garage. And that's what we've tried to concentrate on over the years. When Mitchell and I build a car, it's, you know, we try and make it easy. We try to make it to where you can actually work on these things if they come back and they're simple and you can pull it apart in a minute. If something's broke, you know what is broke and a part number, and it's easy to replace. And because, you know, when we build these cars, the chances of them coming back with something wrong in the future, you know, is going to happen. So I want to make it easy on myself. I've seen a lot of cars from different shops that come in, and you're like, whoa, why did they do this to themselves and us, you know? So we try to make it easy. But looks like we got to take a break, and we'll be right back after these words.
try to put myself out there, but it seems they're all the same, just telling me what I want to hear.
Don't fret. You can find your car insurance soulmate. It's easy at Geico.com. You can pay your bill, manage your policy, and you could even save some major cash. If we could reach through the computer to pull your chair out for you and give you a kiss on the hand, we would. Because you deserve to be in a happy, healthy car insurance relationship. That's what life is all about. For a free rate quote, visit Geico.com.
You know Bellawood Flooring for its beauty and durability. And now at Lumber Liquidators, Bellawood Flooring is on sale. Get 10% off every Bellawood pre-finished floor, including solid hardwood, ultra-strand bamboo, and Bellawood matte with a unique oil-finished look. Save big on pre-finished hardwood at just $169 a square foot and Black Forest laminate for only 49 cents. So go to LumberLiquidators.com today to find the store nearest you. Over 70 flooring deals and special 12-month financings available. But hurry, the sale ends Tuesday.
Whether you're restoring a classic car, building a hot rod, or just bringing your daily driver back to like-new condition, Steel Rubber Products is your choice for quality automotive rubber parts and weather stripping. As one of the world's award-winning custom car and hot rod builders, Bodie Stroud prefers to work directly with Steel Rubber Products on his award-winning project cars and show vehicles. In addition, Steel Rubber works with top builders like Bodie to confirm the fit and function of its parts, as well as develop new products. So for rubber products that fit like the original, last a lifetime, and look like they should, you can't get a better product anywhere. If your dream ride sounds like this, contact Steel Rubber Products and enjoy a ride that sounds like this. Steel Rubber Products, a difference you can hear and quality you can see. Visit us on the web at www.steelrubber.com or call us at 800-447-0849. And remember, if you want the best, you want Steel Rubber Products.
Welcome back in the garage. Yeah, it's been a cool show so far. It's been going fast. It sure is hot in here.
Getting hotter by the minute.
Right? You can feel it. It's like someone's got the dial and they're turning it up in here. Oh, shoot. But no, it's been a cool show. We've had Nikki the engineer joining us, and actually I was asking her some questions during the break of what she does, and apparently she's an actress and singer and all kinds of fun stuff. So that's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, how did you get into cars and customs and hot rods?
I don't know. It was just in my blood. It was just from the time I got my first car, I had to work on it. I didn't have anybody to work on it. I didn't have any money, so if it broke down, I had to fix it. And I was always into making. It was like instantly when I got a certain car, I kind of saw how it should look, and I just, I don't know. Then I was surrounded by, I had a girlfriend, and her dad was in a 56 Ford truck club, and we went to a lot of car shows when I was younger, and so it was kind of all around me, but I went through the mini truck phase. Then we went into jacking the trucks up, like my 92 Toyota, we cut out the independent front suspension, and we put a straight axle in it, and and we did all this stuff with like a stick welder. And so it just started going, and then I started I built my first car from the ground up. Was my bus, my 61 15 window bus.
Wow.
Volkswagen bus, and I just started taking it further and further and further, and doing changes and saying, wow, it would look cool like this, and then just doing it. I wasn't the guy that just said, wow, this would look cool if somebody did this or this. No, I was the guy that said, wow, this will look cool, so I'm going to do it, and I did it. And I guess that's the difference between me and a lot of people out there, is I do it. I want to do it, So my best advice to somebody is, if you're going to say it, do it.
Great advice.
Simple. If you're going to say it, do it.
What's your advice to people, Mitchell?
Oh, man.
Sorry, kind of on the spot.
Yeah, I don't know if I have any good advice.
Drink more.
Yeah. That's tough. I wasn't ready for that question.
Oh, man. You can mark him. Mark his point sheet
right?
there. He gets a mark on that one.
Yeah. Well, let's stick to wiring. As far as wiring.
I would just, I guess, don't be scared of it. Anything's possible. And if there's something that you want to do and are serious about it, all the information's out there and you can learn it and do it. Nothing that we do is, so extreme that the guy at home can't do himself either. It just takes a lot of time and practice. So,
yeah,
don't be scared.
Anything, yeah. Don't be scared, and it just takes practice. Yeah. And treat each part like you're making it brand new. I learned a long time ago, and this was my old saying, is if man made it, I can unmake it, and I can put it back together again. But sometimes even better. I started learning when I started taking apart transmissions. I was like, because that was my biggest fear. I was like going, oh my God, people rebuild these things? A transmission? And then once I started taking it apart, and I was like, well, this isn't much. And it's a series of layers. That's all it is. And it's just, you just got to really make sure that you're not missing a layer. That's all. Because if you miss a layer, it could be a catastrophe. Seriously. Especially building transmissions. Trust me. I'm a firm believer in learning the hard way. And I have learned the hard way. I've had no schooling. I've had no nothing. Making mistakes has been my best teacher. So that's why we're kind of doing the radio shows, so we can tell people, what not to do. It's hard to tell people in the custom world, especially if they're manufacturing a new part or they're doing metal work, because you're always going to have error. You're gonna make mistakes, and I think today's day and age, people can't handle mistakes. There's almost like a thing put on them to where, oh my God, if I make a mistake, that's the worst thing in the world. You know what I mean? When I think more people should learn from their mistakes. But the weirdest part is I deal with a lot of people on a daily basis, and I see a lot of them that don't learn from their mistakes and will do the same mistake over and over and over and over. And you're like, dude, you've made the same mistake like 4 or 5 times. Maybe it's time for a profession change or something. I don't know. Because you can and you can't do it. I think everyone just needs to find their way. I think everyone has a path. You just got to find it. Whatever comes natural. To me, cars came natural. Spending my time in a junkyard came natural. So, you know what I mean? What segment are we on? I have no idea. Are we the last one? No. Who knows? Our engineer's been asking so many questions. This is it? Oh my God. All right. I want to thank Steel Rubber Products for... No, we got one more. Okay, sorry. But I want to thank them anyways.
An extra thing.
Yeah, just give them an extra thank for sponsoring the show. Anyways, we'll be right back after these words.
If you want to get ahead financially, you've got to do anything you can to save money. But if you're hit with an unexpected car repair bill, you could be facing thousands in expenses. Not anymore. If you own a car, truck, or SUV with less than 150,000 miles, you could stop paying for repairs ever again. I repeat, you may not even pay a penny to have your car repaired ever. Call now to see if you qualify. 1-800-976-7960. You must have a car, truck, or SUV with less than 150,000 miles, and all repair bills can cost you nothing. Not even 1 penny. Call now to get your car protected before you're hit with another repair bill. Transmissions cost $2,500. Simple onboard computers, $1,800. But for you, they can cost nothing. Call now to get your car protected. The first 50 callers get free roadside assistance with their total protection. Call now, 1-800-976-7960. That's 1-800-976-7960. 1-800-976-7960.
Have you ever considered adding a home security system but thought it would be too expensive? Here's the good news. There's never been a more affordable time to help protect your home, valuables, and your loved ones. You can now get a $100 Visa card from Protect Your Home, your authorized ADT dealer, with the installation of a new ADT monitored system. Here's even better news. Your new system, worth $850, is free. You pay just a $99 installation charge and purchase monthly monitoring for less than $2 a day. Call Protect Your Home today at 1-866-669-8954. That's 1-866-669-8954. Get the peace of mind that comes with owning an ADT monitored system, plus a $100 Visa card from Protect Your Home. Call now, 1-866-669-8954. That's 1-866-669-8954. 36-month monitoring contract required. General terms and conditions apply. Visit protectyourhome.com/terms.
Homeowners, now is the season to be thinking about your roof, because all it takes is one storm to turn a small roof problem into a major leak. If it's time for a new roof, call Sears at 888-465-9720. You can save $500 if you call right now. Sears licensed, fully insured contractors can get your roofing job done right. Just call 888-465-9720. Sears has a variety of shingles and styles that are built for long-lasting performance, and you'll save $500 if you call now. So call Sears for a free in-home consultation at 888-465-9720. Hurry, offer ends soon. Not available in all areas. Installation provided by Sears authorized licensed contractors. License information available upon request. That's Sears Roofing. Call right now and save $500. Call 888-465-9720. 888-465-9720. Call Sears now and get that roof repaired. Call 888-465-9720.
Welcome back to In the Garage. Sorry about that premature, yeah. We thought the show was over. That's great. Oh, well, whatever.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what else we got. What were we talking about before we freaked out and everybody thought it was the end of the show?
How you got into cars and hot rods.
Oh, yeah. So that's how I got into cars.
Do you have any events that are coming up or anything to look out for you?
You know, it's hard. We have this top secret thing we've been working on that is going to be huge for us, I believe. It feels good. It's with, you know, we've done something with, God, I can't even really say it. I'm going to say it's with a major network out there, TV network. And I feel really good about it. So we'll see. I can't wait to tell everybody, but we have the new website coming up really soon. I just talked to our new guy, the web guy creating the website. It's ready, so we're going to be launching that pretty quick. We just want to make sure that it's really perfect this time. You know, over the years, I've had like 20 different website people. The website people are hard to find. Not one of them, and I'm going to say this out loud, can finish anything. And there's a big difference between people that can finish things and can't finish things. And if you can't finish something, you shouldn't be in that business. Because if someone's paying you to finish it, you should be finishing it. You know what I mean?
I agree.
I mean, it's but I'm not like super strict on that rule. I mean, trust me, I've fallen behind on projects as well and this and that, but I've always come through in the end. You know, I've always not taken care of somebody or followed through on something. But it'd be like me delivering a car to Tim Allen with no wheels, you know, and saying, "Oh, don't worry about that. Just keep the car for now, and I'll get those later." You know, or not even say that. They don't even say that to me. They don't even say they'll take care of me. They just like disappear, and all of a sudden like right now, my website's a ticking time bomb, from what I understand, because it's 4 years outdated. No one's updated it, but I was paying people the whole time to take care of it and maintain it, and So if we add any content, I apologize if you go to our website right now and you don't see new content, it's because we basically can't touch it. It's there for if you want to order shirts and look at pictures and jobs we've done, you know. So I'm really excited about the new website. We've teamed up with some really good guys, and we've got new branding, new logos. So we're going to be hitting it hard out of the box probably end of August. You're going to start seeing a lot of changes and a lot of stuff, and you're going to start seeing a lot of pictures of our product. I'm going to start, you know, snapping pictures and taking video of Mitchell and I working on all of our tooling and our product, our suspension that we're working on. We're really happy as well with our dress-up kit for the 5.0 with the supercharger as well. So we tested it yesterday at 7,000 RPM and it seemed to hold up just fine. So stamp approval. But anyways, now it looks like we're coming up to the end of the show. Yeah. So Nikki, I want to thank you for joining us today. It was awesome. Great questions. Hope everybody enjoyed the show as always. Every week we are brought to you by Steel Rubber Products, steelrubber.com. Check them out. Also, we'd love to hear from you. If you got any tech questions, go to bodiestroud.com/in-the-garage. Check out, I would say, our latest updates on our website, but I just told you the story about that. But anyways, go to it, check it out, bodiestroud.com. I want to thank you for joining us. Have a good week, everybody. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks.
See you next week, because you're always welcome in the garage with Bodie Stroud. Presented by Steel Rubber Products. www.steelrubber.com on CRN Digital Talk Radio. www.crntalk.com.
Around the CRN studios, we pride ourselves on being the station of every situation. You can always listen live through your local cable TV provider, as well as on our website at crntalk.com. But with TuneIn Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and Stitcher, you can listen to the latest editions of our programs, like The PM Show, anywhere, anytime you want. Let Fred Dreyer give you his ace-in-the-hole opinion on politics. Bring Hollywood legends and their stories with you to your next party, thanks to Robert Conrad. And, of course, tell those Hawaiians the real meaning of aloha with Larry Manetti. For more information on how to listen to these great shows or many others, log on to crntalk.com and create your own listening experience today.